If you have really shitty astigmatism and your holographics look like this and your red dots look like that too, I think it's time for you to actually look into prism type optics. Hey, before we get started though, I want to thank Freedom Gorilla for supplying me with this primary arms GLX. If you didn't know, Freedom Gorilla is a fantastic one-stop shop for any optic out there. Not only does Freedom Gorilla sell optics, they also are extremely knowledgeable and helpful in terms of optic fitment for you. So if you're ever confused on what optic fits on what, Freedom Gorilla will actually help you out with that stuff. This little fella right here is the primary arms GLX 1X prism optic. It is meant for people with astigmatism so that they can actually utilize something that is similar to a red dot, but not really. Now, the primary arms prism optic is an etched reticle. What that means is the lens itself has the actual reticle. So you're not working off of holographics or even like a refraction type of deal. The reflex sights and red dots and holographics all operate off of light being emitted directly back towards your eyes. However, prism type optics like this one have the reticle already ingrained into the lens itself, kind of like a scope. This thing is essentially a 1-power magnification scope. Now, in terms of the illumination, it is just going to be brightening up that etching, but it is not reflecting it back towards your eye whatsoever. That means that you're not going to get any of that weird blurred effect at all. Now, being a 1x magnified optic, it is going to operate exactly the same as any red dot or holographic out there, allowing for faster acquisition and a wider field of view. So you can utilize this thing with both eyes open at closer engagements. Benefit that we kind of briefly discussed earlier is that it is an etched reticle. That means even if it doesn't have any battery in it, you are still going to be able to see that reticle. So it truly is a no battery design. Now, being that it is a prism, it's basically a 1-power scope. So it stays accurate no matter what. Truly a fantastic optic. If you're used to like ACOGs and RCOs or whatever the hell like I was with the Marine Corps, you're not dealing with the 3x magnification on one eye followed by just a natural view on the other, which gives me a splitting headache. This thing is just naturally on there, so it is a good intuitive response. This is fantastic because you operate this thing still exactly the same way as a red dot would. So even if you have heavy or light astigmatism, the primary arms GLX series would be fantastic for you as an alternative to any holographics or even red dots out there. So if you have really crappy eyes like I do sometimes, the little GLX or even the SLX series of optic is going to be fantastic for you. Now, as we stated before, Freedom Gorilla definitely does help out with optics. So if you have any questions or anything like that, Freedom Gorilla will definitely help you out with that stuff. But finishing off right here, the GLX would be fantastic for anyone with astigmatism, slight or heavy astigmatism, or even if you wear some type of glasses. It does feature this nice little knob on the back here, so you can actually adjust your focal point. And it is also going to have a battery compartment right here, so you can actually change your battery on the fly if you want illumination. Otherwise, it's still unnecessary to have the illumination with this specific optic right here. Fantastic job, primary arms. Y'all are fantastic on that thing. It's like having an LPVO, but not at the same time. Like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Let me know what I should be doing next. If you haven't already, follow me on all my socials just in case my channel gets banned. But as always, thanks for stopping by.